Let's talk about the Sacramento Kings. 3-11. They look terrible. Look, it's not a player issue. DeMar DeRozan, he's averaging about 20 points. He's still that guy. Russell Westbrook, he's actually taken a huge leap since last season on Denver. And he's averaging 14 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. He looks way better, way more aggressive on offense. Zach LaVine, 22 points. Dennis Schroeder, 12 points. Sabonis, 17 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists. But other than that, they just got no talent on the team. Ever since De'Aaron Fox left, this team has just been in complete mediocrity. There's just no winning culture on this team. And one playoff run against the Warriors, it wasn't gonna install some type of playoff culture either. Look, let's be objective. This team, it looks mid as hell. They also lost Jonas Valanciunas in the offseason. Their backup big man, Precious Achiuwa. It's over with, man. Nobody on this team really stands out anymore. It just seems like a bunch of guys on the tail end of their career, just playing it out for the sunset. Obviously, DeRozan, I think he's like 37 or something. Russell Westbrook, he's probably like 2 years away from retirement. It just seems like a bunch of unks on this team. And you get almost like a Clippers situation where they would actually be pretty solid if they were fully healthy too, because Sabonis is injured and Keegan Murray, he's out with a UCL injury. But they're injured, and they can't do nothing about that. So now you just get a bunch of old guys on the end of their careers just hooping on a team. That's literally just what it is. And it's not a bad thing, but it's just kind of funny because it's just kind of funny to see like a bunch of like old guys just hooping on a team. That's just what this team is, man. And look, coaching isn't an issue at all. I just want to get the bar straight. Max Christie, their coach, Doug Christie, amazing coach. I think he's really trying to implement a winning system there. I think he did a good job while De'Aaron Fox is still on the team in terms of establishing an offense. He somehow turned Malik Monk, a pure slashing guard, into a pretty decent playmaker. He doesn't have that much talent to work with here. And it's just a common case of just wrong timing. All of these guys on their teams, they're just playing it out to the sunset. DeMar DeRozan, give it like 3 years, he's gonna retire. Westbrook, give it like 2 years, he's gonna retire. LaVine, approaching early 30s. Schroeder, the same. Sabonis, he damn near might be 30 already. I'm not sure. But if there's one thing that's for sure with this team, they don't got that much standout talent. And when you're in the Western Conference, that's a terrible thing. And if you're the Kings GM, at this point, just blow it up, because you're not gonna contend with this roster at all. You can't even contend in the in-season tournament. That's how bad it is right now. And he has some generally underrated guys on this team who I want to see thrive on other teams. Domantas Sabonis, I've been saying it forever. He's one of the best centers in the NBA, argue with a wall. Shut up in an All-Star last year, but the Kings are just wasting his prime. I really like to see this dude on another team or on a contender. I think Sabonis could generally change a good team to championship contenders. I think he's that good. When you talk about his play style, his rebounding, it's amazing. He could rebound over 7-foot centers. That's fucking insane as a 6'10 guy. His floater, patent. His offense just comes naturally. And he has a jump shot too. He's been developing that 3-pointer. Actually, I'm lying. He's shooting 20% from 3, but y'all get the point. Russell Westbrook, I still think he's a decent role player. I think he could do big things on another team. Malik Monk, very underrated slasher, but I just don't think he fits as that playmaking point guard. Dennis Schroeder, veteran shooter. Keon Ellis, gritty defender. I would like to see a lot of these guys on other teams and not just rot away in Sacramento. If you're Sacramento, blow it up by the deadline. I don't see why not. Or just play the season out and blow it up by next offseason. When you talk about most of the guys on your team, they're not that good. Look, DeMar DeRozan's still a very good player, could still hit the same mid-ranges he was hitting in 2023. But you're not even getting an all-star with him no more. Russell Westbrook, he could only do so much at this point of his career. Zach LaVine, pure offense, nothing else to the game. Dennis Schroeder, Malik Monk, Keon Ellis, all 3-and-D players. Well, actually, Malik Monk, he's a bit explosive on offense too, but y'all get the point, man. There's no player that's really worth keeping here for Sacramento anyways, and I would like to see these role players on another team at least. So I just want Sacramento to blow it up by the deadline. Maybe keep DeRozan or LaVine if you just want that one player to get more ticket sales. But if you're the Kings, just blow it up. There's no point in keeping this team if you want to win. If you want to keep the ticket sales, I guess you could just keep LaVine and DeRozan. But that's only just going to lead to more mediocre and chaos for your future. I think the most logical thing to do here, look man, as I've been saying for the last minute, rebuild. That's simple. In the NBA, you either want to be doing two things: rebuilding or contending. If you're not doing one or the other, you're doing something wrong. Don't be the Hawks or the Hornets of the NBA and just constantly be mid every year. It's a terrible decision. And we've seen teams be bad in the past, like OKC, even the Hawks the last few years, the Pistons. We've seen them be bad, but when they were able to bank in on a young talent, they were able to becoming good teams when they rebuilt and when they put pieces around that young talent. For example, Kay Cunningham, 2024, worst team in the league. Now, they put a lot of good players around him, and they're one of the best teams in the league. When I look at the Sacramento Kings team, who's that young player who they're gonna bank in on in their future? I don't really see anybody that's worth banking in on, besides Domantas Sabonis. And Domantas can only do so much on the Kings. Also, he's not even that young, to be honest. In a few years, his game's probably gonna start declining too. But that's just my thoughts, man. I want to hear what y'all think about Sacramento. Do y'all think they're contenders? Or do y'all think they're absolutely terrible like I think? If y'all liked the video, leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'm not SGA, but call me Mr. Consistent. And until later, I'll see y'all on Mars. Peace.
You telling me you falling out of love with me. Hope you can find someone to love you better than I did. Taking our memories on love and treating it like nothing. Taking our memories on love and treating it like gossip. It's my love for my grandmother make me gentle when I care for you. Tell me you're falling out of love, she's breaking my heart in two.